I'm Mary Hartnett with Siouxland Public Media News. With Iowa's primary election over, both major political parties are shifting to general election mode. The gubernatorial race between Republican Kim Reynolds and Democrat Deidre DeGiere is top of mind for most Iowans. Neither had opposition in the primary. Reynolds, who's been governor for 5 years, has been describing her platform as pushback against President Biden. Reynolds suggests the tax cuts she signed into law and the E15 expansion plan she approved last month are putting Iowa in a position to withstand high inflation. DeGiere says her focus is on state policy, not national agendas. DeGiere will soon be announcing her choice for lieutenant governor. She says she's been asking for advice from people she meets on the campaign trail, as well as elected officials and her campaign team. Only about 1 in 3 registered voters in South Dakota cast a ballot in this year's primary election, but that still represented the largest voter turnout in a primary in more than a decade, according to the Argus Leader. The 32% turnout was the most since the 2010 primary, where more than 34% of registered voters cast a ballot. That election saw several Republicans fighting for the nomination for governor, which Dennis Dugard won, and for Congress. That nomination was won by now Governor Kristi Noem. General election turnouts are usually much higher, particularly in presidential years. Turnout in 2020, for example, was 74%. That's a look at Siouxland Public Media News. For more updates, go to kwit.org. I'm Mary Hartnett.